Hey there, it's Casey Dim at TaxSaleAcademy.com and welcome to this week's Tax Sale Tip video. All right, today I want to talk to you about OTC investing. So if you don't know, OTC stands for over the counter. What happens is that in some areas, when properties go unsold at a tax sale, they're offered over the counter. Many areas will offer OTC properties at a set predetermined price, while others will allow you to make offers. But regardless of the method, they're typically sold at or below the price that they were originally offered at during the tax sale. Now, this is a tremendous way to know your purchase price ahead of time while you're doing your research. You can then walk in, buy the property, turn right around and sell it and move on to the next one, pocketing your profits. There are lots of strategies that we teach on this method inside the Tax Sale Academy, and it can be an extremely lucrative route. It's even a route that'll provide near on-demand income if you go about it correctly. Again, it's a phenomenal strategy inside of the overall tax sale business. So what's with my title? The problem with OTC tax sales. The problem is that most people see them as a cure-all to their problems. They see it as an immediate route to their riches. In reality, it is much more difficult than that. And these properties can lead to many, many more headaches than good when the inexperienced investors try to take this route. You see, when we compare a tax sale list to a typical sampling of real estate in that same county, the tax sale list is going to contain a significantly higher percentage of properties that have issues. Maybe easement issues, maybe landlocked issues, unbuildable land, swampland, EPA, environmental title issues, governmental liens, dilapidated buildings, that kind of stuff. Now, when you look at a OTC list, you have to remember, these are the properties that went to a tax sale auction and nobody there placed a bid on them. Sure, there could be 100 different reasons why, but one can't dispute the fact that it just might be that the investors in the room saw a major issue and skipped the property for a very specific and likely costly reason. Now, when we compare that OTC list to a typical tax sale list, there is an even higher concentration of problem properties. Most new investors cannot spot these problems right off the bat. It is as simple as that. I used to actually offer a training program, and the title was OTC Class. It used to be at otcclass.com. I sold it as a standalone program. In other words, you could buy that training that'll teach you all about OTC investing. That's the only thing it taught you about. The problem was, that's the only thing it taught you about. It was OTC specific. It did not teach you the tax sale foundation or how to research. And those are the things required to successfully pull off those strategies. In fact, prior to taking the class, prior to signing up for the class, I specifically mentioned this in big, bold letters. This is not for inexperienced tax sale investors. This is a class for people who have tax sale experience. The results, of course, of this class were kind of staggering to me when I did some random surveys a few months into offering it. Of the people that joined, about half of them actually had tax sale experience, either through learning, maybe they were previous Tax Sale Academy members, or through their own experience going out there and buying properties. The other half that joined apparently ignored the big bold letters that said this was for experienced investors, and they did not have any experience at all. Now, of the half that did not have any tax sale experience at all, I had a 5% success rate with the OTC strategies that I taught, and there were lots of them. Listen to this stat though. Of the half that did have the foundation and did have the research knowledge, either through experience or through formal training, 80%, 16 out of 20 that we surveyed, found success using those same strategies. The other 4 people said they had not yet attempted to use those strategies in their business. It was quite phenomenal to me that my hypothesis was proven to be true. OTC investing is not for most new investors that have zero experience or zero training. It requires a baseline amount of knowledge prior to pursuing. It is as simple as that. You simply cannot walk in and buy an OTC property without any other sort of knowledge around the tax sale business and be successful. It's not going to happen. And side note here, I actually no longer even offer the OTC class as a standalone class, since there is a chance that somebody without the required knowledge takes it and tries to pursue it, which of course they likely will not see success based on the data that I now know. And also they could put themselves into some very, very rough issues simply because they ignored the big bold letters that said you need to have experience prior to taking this class. Now, since I closed access in that class, I've had people offer me 5, 6 times what I previously sold it for, but I will not release it at all as a standalone class, so please do not ask me. Instead, it is included as one of the many trainings inside the Tax Sale Academy, where all of the trainings that we have are offered for you. Now, if you want to learn how to invest in OTC properties through the OTC class, where a lot of people have seen success if they have the foundational knowledge, by all means join the Academy. Information is there for you. And I have a lot of Tax Sale Academy members that take the OTC route. They do nothing but OTC tax sale investing. But of course, those are the same people who have learned the value of going about things the correct way. They're not looking for a silver bullet. They've invested the time in themselves to learn how to do it properly. You know, there are countless ways to make money as a tax sale investor. OTC investing is an extremely lucrative way if somebody has the foundational knowledge to do so. Otherwise, it's going to be disastrous. On that same token, we could say that about nearly all the strategies that we use as a tax sale investor. It takes time, it takes experience, knowledge, effort to successfully pull off specific strategies. Do not try to put the cart before the horse and start investing in stuff you should not be investing in. One of the very worst investments I have ever made in my life involved being a silent partner in a commercial shopping center development. Listen, I've developed residential real estate. I've built homes. I've bought and sold properties across many, many different states, and I have lots and lots of experience in just about all aspects of real estate. I would say more than the large majority of real estate investors out there. But I don't know much about developing a commercial shopping center. So instead of performing due diligence, educating myself, building my knowledge base, I just wrote a massive check, and that was followed by lots and lots of disappointment and tax write-offs for many years. Of course, that's what I get for investing my money into something I don't fully understand. So whether it's OTC tax sale investing or tax sales in general, you must have the knowledge to pull it off successfully before taking that route. Don't just jump in and start thinking that you know everything about this business and you're going to start buying and selling OTC properties, because it's probably going to lead you into a tough spot. Overestimating your abilities as an investor is the fast track to losing money. So quit looking for a cure-all immediate solution. It is much, much easier to become rich for sure over time than it is to become rich overnight. Go about things the right way by building your knowledge and the foundation of your business before pursuing the more difficult strategies. Listen, I truly hope this helps you out. That's all I got for you guys today. If this has helped you out, do me a huge favor. Leave a positive review on whatever podcasting or video platform you're watching me on right now. And make sure you subscribe to my channel as well, because that stuff really helps us out as we go to produce these videos. And as always, if we can be of any additional help, make sure you check out our website at taxsaleacademy.com, where we offer our most comprehensive step-by-step training, including our OTC class. Again, that's taxsaleacademy.com. Take care, folks, and make it a successful day. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.